One. Well, here's the man that solved a lot of ironing problems. His name is Bruce Scott. Welcome back, Bruce.
Good morning, Bob. How are you?
Bruce and I were on the very first time he came to QVC. We sold this out, and then it's been on 8 times since, and 6 of those 8 times it's sold out again, which says something to me. People are using it and loving it. This is it when we're using it. This is it over here, the way you store it.
That's right.
In fact, let's start over here where it's stored. This could be used on a door or a wall.
You can mount it to a wall. You can mount it in the garage. You can mount it out on the back fence. You can mount it to any wall, even in the laundry room. Or you can use it over a door and store it behind a heater closet door. It's really, really lightweight. Excuse me, and I'll just, I mean, it's really, really lightweight. You can just take it off and hang it over a door, and then when you're through with it, you just shut the door and it's out of the way and you don't see it.
And the neat part about it, Bruce, is that all the pieces that you'll use are on it.
That's right. Everything's stored right there.
You're not going to a drawer. You're not going to another
Yeah.
cabinet. Everything you need is right there on it. Now, once you take it apart and put it together, come over here, this is what you do with it. Now, this is, as I said in the beginning, this would be a dorm room person's best friend.
Absolutely.
Because you never iron anything when you use the LaundryMate.
I hardly ever iron anything, especially stretchable knits and stuff like that. The wrinkles just come out of them perfectly. And the stuff that you do iron, it makes ironing a breeze.
You can see how it's obvious how it works. You take the pieces together, put it together, kind of like Tinker Toys, real simple and fun actually, and then you just stretch your clothes on it. You can see this is a cotton, 100% cotton sweatshirt. There's not a wrinkle in it. It's wet right now, but it'll dry.
And a lot of people, you know, it's the time of year that we're breaking out the sweaters and sweatshirts. I've got mine on today. It's kind of chilly up here. And when you wash those, people will lay them out all over their house to dry. So they'll have them on the back of the couch or the back of the love seat, and you end up giving up part of your house.
I've seen my wife, she has a lot of sweaters just like this, you know, the large turtlenecks and all. Notice that there are little clips up here that keep the neck perfectly formed, where you get a perfectly formed neck. These little pieces, which are actually these little guys right back here, and they just slide on the wings, and they keep the collars perfectly formed. But I've seen my wife lay these out on towels and have to remember to go flip it over so it won't mold or mildew on the back side. And it takes her a day, day and a half to dry a sweater.
Exactly. Air only reaches the one side that's up.
Right.
Sometimes if you take your sleeves, a lot of people take their sleeves and fold them over on top of the main body of the garment, which makes 4 layers of thickness. So those take about 3 days to dry.
Now,
with this, you get airflow on the front, the air's flowing in between,
and on the
back
sleeves
too. And so you get airflow all the way around it.
It's a fraction of the time to dry.
Right, exactly. I'll show you, again, I'll just kind of show you how it works. All you do is when they're wet, you just run a bar down either sleeve, just like that. And then you just plug the bars together, hang it up, and then the key is being able to have something strong enough to be able to block the wrinkles out of it so that when it dries just like this. Now everything we have up here is wet right now. I went by and ran it through the spin cycle of the washing machine this morning. Even on my heavy sweaters, I will hand wash a heavy sweater, and then I'll, instead of wringing it and causing it to stretch the garment out of shape, I'll throw it into the spin cycle of the washing machine and let the water spin out of it. That way it doesn't stretch out of shape.
And you know what's neat about these things, that they are made in such a way as if you want to crease down the arm. Let me show you one of the poles. Pull it out here. You'll notice it's round on this side. So if you want a nice round side to it, you can. You also have a crease side. See that little sharp edge there? So if you want to put a crease into something, you can get a crease in a shirt.
Like a dress shirt?
A dress shirt.
Establish your crease down the sleeve.
You get a crease right down the side, and you do not have to worry about it. Francis, what do you think of the LaundryMate?
I think it's going to be fantastic.
Do you?
Yes.
What intrigued you when we started talking about it?
Well, I wash all my clothes, my sweatshirts, my sweaters, and my blouses, long sleeve, and I hang them out to dry on a hanger outside in my patio.
You probably get the little bumps out at the end of the sleeves where the end of the hanger is. You end up getting the little bumps out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yep. And look at the collars, how you can get the collars on your blouses so perfect.
Right. So this is going to be perfect. It's going to save a lot of time.
Sure is. Well, we're going to get it right out to you. Enjoy using it. It really is a lot of fun, and everybody has a door they can hang this on or a wall. I'm sure you'll find 2 or 3 places around the house.
Oh, yes. My daughter's room, it's their room, and we use it for that also.
Good.
So that's going to be perfect.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, Francis.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You know, you can get a lot of stuff on here too. That's the important part. You can get a load of laundry hanging on here. It's not like you only have space for one or two. If you're laying out a sweater on top of the dryer, you got one spot.
One spot, and it's taken up by just that one sweater. Here we can get, it comes with everything to dry 6 long sleeve sweaters. You can also, if you've got a little space out on the end of the bar here, where like maybe you're drying a short sleeve shirt, a t-shirt or something like that, because of the square design, you can put more weight on one side than you do the other. So you can slide a pair of shorts up over the end of the bar, or you know how a lot of ladies drape their hosiery and stuff over the shower curtain rod? This is about the length of a shower curtain rod. So you get 6 shower curtain rods, and you're able to show everyone. So you're able to dry, here I can get 3 garments on just one hanger. And then if you'll notice, the middle garment is drying wrinkle-free. It's perfect. If
you'll notice here too, we have it tipped up, so we're going to have a crease. See how that sharp point is up there? We'll have a nice crease right down this. It's kind of like a dress shirt, a more casual
kind of a sports shirt, a knit
but
sports shirt.
It'll have a crease right down the arm because of that point up there. Joan, what do you think?
I think it's wonderful, and I can't wait. I'm doing my laundry now. Could you just run it over?
Yeah, we'll send Bruce up with it, okay?
Okay, I saw this on an infomercial, and I knew you'd have it. So I've been waiting for you to have it. I'm too loyal to QVC.
Well, we've had it 8 times before, so
you know what? I didn't see it.
Just missed it through. Well, you know, that's one of the things. Do you have a computer at home?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, well, I'll tell you, you don't even need a computer. If you dial IQVC at 1-800-345-2525, a person like me will answer the phone, and they'll do the surfing on the computer for you at IQVC.
Right.
And that way you can just say, hey, do you have the LaundryMate? And they'll tell you immediately. But that's another subject. Let me ask you, what do you do now with things like this that the LaundryMate's so good for?
They're laying all over the house. You know, like on top of the dryer. And some sweaters take, like the chenille sweaters or the heavier sweaters, might take 2-3 days to dry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, you know, especially in this rainy weather that we've had.
Yeah, and plus, you know, the whole time it's sitting there wet, there's always that threat of mold or mildew.
Yeah, it smells damp.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just glad to see this.
Yeah, another thing you can do to speed up the drying time is you can put a little fan down at the bottom of the door, blowing air up into it.
That's a good idea.
I've had T-shirts dry in about 45 minutes by blowing air through it. So, I mean, you can get things to dry really fast.
That's a good idea.
Joan, thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Bye-bye. You know, storage is so easy, Bruce.
Right, exactly. It stores out of the way. It's not like a lot of the racks that are out there now when you get through with them. You've got to take them all apart and or either stack them up all over the house or put them between the washer and dryer somewhere.
Or find a place to set them up. I mean, a lot of us don't have a big laundry room. I don't know any laundry rooms that are big.
Exactly.
But you were telling me, too, this is just as useful in the bedroom like we're in the bedroom.
Right.
With our closet door here.
You can just open the door against the wall and put it on the door on the front side of the door and run it parallel to the door. And you know how a lot of people hang shirts and stuff over the trim of their door and they duck every time they go through the doorway to get in and out of the room?
It's out of the way.
Exactly. You can still pass through a doorway while this is on it. So you're not going to have to give up that doorway.
Or you can mount it permanently on a wall if you do have a space to do it. Charlotte, how are you going to use it?
I'm going to use it for tons of sweaters.
It's a great thing for sweaters. Absolutely the best. You know, what did you think about it when you first saw it?
I thought that could get rid of the mess in my sewing room.
Exactly.
I laid the sweaters on my sewing table to dry all over the place, and the other day I went down and found a cat lying on the sweaters.
Yep.
So when I saw this, I thought, I need this.
Well, you know, when the weather turns nice outside, Charlotte, you're in Ohio now, so I know it's not so sweet out there right now, but during the springtime, you want to get that freshness in there. You can hang it right outside, and the breeze will blow through there, get that fresh smell in all of your clothes. It's wonderful. Better than a dryer sheet with all that chemicals and stuff.
Right.
All right, Charlotte, thank you for calling.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Let's show them exactly how you do it.
Okay.
I have a tank of water over here. I'm going to put you to work, Bruce.
Okay, that's great.
Here's a T-shirt.
Now, at home, when I'm doing this, normally I wouldn't wring things out. I would take them and run them through the spin cycle, even if they're hand washables.
Yeah.
But here, I'm just going to go ahead and wring the water out. You won't get quite as much of the water out of the garment trying to wring it by hand
and plus,
as you would.
like you said, you tend to stretch the garment when it's wet, so it's better to use the spin cycle. But just for demonstration purposes, we're going to hand wring it.
Now, all you have to do is you take one of your slide connectors and then you take a bar. Now, this is a collared shirt, so I'm going to go ahead and put my collar stays on the bar. And then you just plug one in and you're ready to go with that bar. Then I usually find my collar and run a bar down the sleeve. Now I'm going to run it with the edge up because it's a golf shirt. I usually like to have creases in the top of my golf shirt sleeve.
Right.
Then I take another bar And again, run my collar stay right over the end of the bar just like that.
Right.
Now, you slide that bar down the other sleeve.
And then put it in.
Take the two of them, plug them together, take your L bracket out. Now it'll slide in from the top for taller people or for longer garments, or if you're not as tall as I am, it'll also plug in from the bottom.
That's
Gets it
cute.
down here to where it's easy reach for everyone. Even kids can use this.
Mary, how's it look to you?
Oh, it's great. I have one.
Oh, great. Tell us all about it. What do you like using most about it?
Oh, there's no marks in your sleeves. It's just great. My
Yeah.
son likes it real well, so I'm ordering it for him.
Great, great.
Good. And you can see Scott's pulling out a shirt right now.
See
Maybe
how
we
well
can
it-
show that, guys.
It just takes the wrinkles out without any problems. That shirt's completely wet and it looks like it's just been ironed.
Can we show the shirt, fellas? There you go. Thanks. Yeah, you see how we pulled that out, Mary?
Oh, that's great.
Very-
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah. Very nice. Now he scrunched that all up. He was scrunched that all up, and you can see how it's
I
nice
can
and
do it
smooth.
again. I'll just scrunch it up and show you how it looks when it's wrinkled and it comes out of the spin cycle and it's all wrinkled. All you've got to do to take those wrinkles out is lightly block it, just like that.
Mary, I know you love using this. Do you use it for sweaters, shirts, sweatshirts, everything?
Yes, I sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just great. It just keeps from having all those marks that coat hangers put in it.
Yeah. No, the little bumps, right?
Yeah,
And,
Yeah.
and things dry a lot faster on it than they do.
it does.
Where do you hang yours?
Well, it's in a bedroom over a door,
Right.
and but it's where there's some heat, so it keeps, they dry quickly though.
Yeah. They dry a lot faster than you would normally think, wouldn't you?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, Mary.
Mary,
Well,
I'm
thank
so happy
you.
you're getting great use out of it.
Well, thank you so
Okay.
much. Bye.
Bye-bye now. If you would like to have it, it's V8535. The LaundryMate, it's called. It's a clothes drying rack, and actually you can get a whole deal, a whole load worth of wash on there. $27.17, sold out the last time on the air, and 6 of the last 8 times it's been on the air. So if you're a person that wants to do some cleaning and drying without having to go to a problem of outside or laying it all over the living room, this is a nice way to go. Bruce and I will be right back. We have his brand new product coming your way in just a minute. It's called the LaundryMate Storage Unit. Wait till you see how that works. We're going to drop in and say hello to my co-partner, Bruce. Nope. No? Don't want to do that now?
Good morning, everybody. Just want to let you know that Bob actually is going to be sticking around for the 10 o'clock hour. I'll be joining him, and for 2 hours, we're going to be taking you around the house. We have a great 2-hour show in store for you with a lot of great items, including one of my all-time favorite items from Rowenta, and that's the Rowenta Steam Brush. This is the steam brush with the crease attachment. It also has a lint remover that's all built in, and what's so exciting about having it in our Around the House show today is that for the first time ever, it's now on Easy Pay, and that certainly makes it a lot more affordable. This is one of those items that's so handy to have in your house, and just like you have, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you have a powerful burst of steam that comes out of your Rowenta steam brush. This is not like some of the other steam brushes you've seen before. Think of the power of your Rowenta iron and the steam that it can produce. That same power is in a handheld steam brush. It's great for doing things like your linen jacket, or I was realizing that I've got on a velvet blouse today. If I sit down and stand up because it's a longer shirt and it crinkles, how do I get those wrinkles out if the blouse isn't really dirty? The only way to do that is with steam, and the Rowenta steamer gives you that power. It's item number V8623. It's going to be coming up with Barbara Zagnoni. Also has the crease attachment so that you can actually go ahead and steam in creases in your pants, in pleated skirts, even in your curtains, and then when you need to close that back up, you can do that very easily. V8623, first time ever on Easy Pay, 2 payments of $17.21. So we'll look forward to seeing you during our Around the House show. Again, that's coming up at 10 a.m. this morning. We have a lot of brand new items, and Bob and I will be with you for the Rowenta Steam Brush as well as the Today Special Value. Now let's go over to the kitchen and see what Bob's up to.
Thanks a lot, Jill, and I'm looking forward to doing another 2 hours with Jill. She and I have been doing a lot of shows together and having fun. Bruce is back, and we have his brand new product. Can you see it?
No, it's not here.
No, because we haven't set it up yet. This is called the LaundryMate storage unit, and it's one of the neatest things you're going to find. Here it is right here. This is it. You saw the still picture of it. The neat thing about this is it's not a freestanding unit. You are going to use it in your laundry room. Now, Bruce, let's show them. By the way, the price is $35.62, normally almost $40, V93.55. This is a typical laundry room.
Exactly. And if you've got 6 inches either on the ends or in between your washer and dryer, all you have to do is just slide them apart and, oh, look at here.
Got a sock down
I
there?
found where those socks are disappearing too.
Now, what you do is you just take this unit.
Yeah, you just take the bin, you slide it right between the washer and dryer. Now you'll notice there's 2 tabs here of Velcro. You'll just stick those to the side of the washing machine. That fixes it.
It's a perfect size because all washers and dryers are a standard unit size. Now you have a nice open space. Now, the neat thing about it is what's inside. Look at all of this. All of this powders, all of this stuff just laying around. Is this what your laundry room looks like? A bunch of different things. Well, now you can get all of that mess off and use that space again,
Exactly.
Bruce.
We're devoted to cleaning up the areas in your laundry areas.
We're organizing for 98.
That's exactly right. Now, all you do, and this will come off to make it easy to go ahead and pour your powders in.
Now, before you do that, Jay, take a look down in here with your camera. You can use 1 bin because these are removable bin pieces. So you can actually take these out and make it 3 bins if you want, or 2 if you want. 1 bin in here, if you want, it'll hold up to 50 pounds of powder.
Exactly.
So if I go to the warehouse clubs or the wholesale clubs, I could buy the big
5-gallon jugs of
Yeah.
it. You don't have that sitting in your laundry room floor anymore that the kids can reach.
And
You know,
I'm
they can
saving
open
money.
it up and, yeah, exactly. Now you've got it up away from the children. You can take 1 bin out or 2, and it's really simple. All you do is you have to just pour your detergent in, I've just chosen to use 1 bin here, and then I just put my scoop in here. Now that's going to be at fingertip reach when I get ready to do my laundry.
It's right
all I
there.
do is take it out, put it right there. I'm not going to have to reach up above my head into the cabinets.
or
and,
open a box or
exactly.
anything. Now, there's also plenty of room left to take care of the fabric softener bottles and the bleach bottles, too.
Exactly.
Because they'll all fit in there.
Right. Just set them down inside just like that. You can put all this mess that's all over the laundry room inside, out of your way, and then close it up, and you've still got nice, smooth counter space.
Now, there are a lot of people out in America going, hey, wait, you forgot something. Dryer sheets.
Exactly.
Nope, Jay, look straight down. Dryer sheets hide away
right
back
in here. Now all you do with those is you just take your dryer sheets out of the box. Then just put them in just like this. Put it back in.
And it's just like a tissue box.
Exactly. Now all you got to do is peel one out, and every time it's right here by your dryer. Just pop it right into the dryer.
Great idea. Absolutely great idea, because this space, the inches between the washer and the dryer are always completely lost to us any other time.
Exactly. The only good thing they're good for is catching that extra sock or something that's transferring from one to the other, and you end up dropping it between and you lose it.
Yeah, or your watch, or your ring,
Exactly.
or whatever goes down in there. Now you've filled it up. It looks neat. It's a whole lot better than dealing with it. Let's say hello to Julia in New York. Hello, Julia. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you, Bob.
What do you think of Bruce's new idea?
Well, I think the over-the-door hanger is fantastic.
You have that already?
No, I do not have it, but I have an old-fashioned one that is probably 100 years old, which is used every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it is exactly the same principle, except that it does not have the sleeve arms.
Right.
And I have to use hangers for
Now,
that.
How about the storage unit for you?
No, I don't have any use for that.
Okay. But
Well,
you really like the
Yes.
the LaundryMate.
Well,
I think that is a fantastic idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm sure that I will use it. And incidentally, sometime I would like to talk about Ridex when it is on the air.
Well,
Because I've had a marvelous experience with that and many other things from QVC.
we're so glad you're pleased, and thank you for taking the time to say hello to Bruce and me.
It's interesting to watch all of you hosts. You are fantastic.
We appreciate your kind words. Thank you, Julia. Have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
and you
Julia.
too.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the sunshine.
You too.
Bye.
$35.62 is the introductory price, which is very reasonable compared to the normal $40. And it doesn't take any fancy tools to put it together.
No, it doesn't take any tools at all. It's everything you need is in the box.
Okay.
It's really simple to put together, and it's going to last and last. It's built out of a very durable plastic.
Hello, Paula. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
From Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Nice to have you here. Say hello to Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. How are you?
Hi, Paula.
Great idea, isn't it?
Oh, I was just looking at a magazine last night, getting ready to order this from another company and paying quite a bit more for it.
I'll bet.
So I'm delighted to see it.
You know, you have so much room in there, don't you?
Really, really, really. Like I said, I've really been looking for this because I'm really trying to organize my house and especially my laundry room, and this is perfect.
It is. There's so much. All of those bottles and bags and boxes and things that you have elsewhere. Plus, you have another little area. You're increasing your area by 6 inches. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, I'm delighted that I turned on the television this morning and saw it on here because, like I said, it's at least $30 less than it was in the other magazine.
Well, that's what QVC is all about, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
Really.
Thank
really.
you, Paula.
Well, thank you, and I sure enjoy watching you.
Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
your eyeballs.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. You know, one question. Somebody says, "Look, I use things like whisk liquids instead of powders. They'll still fit."
Exactly.
And in
You can
fact,
still
you
put the-
actually, instead of the powder, you just put the liquid bottles in there.
And you know, a lot of people set those liquid bottles around on top of their washing machine, and when they move it, they've got a ring right where that's set because the stuff ran out of the lid and ran down the bottle and ended up putting a circle on your lawn.
And
then
you put clothes
put a
on
garment on, and you've got that all over your clothing and
I
stuff.
like the fingertip action. I mean, you're right there.
Exactly. It's just right.
It's right here, right to the washer. You're not spreading it around. You have all your bottles in here, your bleaches and things that you might need. They're all handy to you. And if you really want to save yourself money, you could buy those huge buckets, take out the partitions, and use the entire 50-pound area. You can put 50 pounds of powder in there if you want to. We've used the partitions that you do get with it just to split it up. And nothing will leak between the two because the partitions are made that way.
That's exactly right. And you know, now that you've cleaned off this area on top, now you've got a little room to turn the room into a little more classy look. You can put your pictures back up and have your room look more a nicer feel for it.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people have their laundry appliances in a mud room, which is viewable and accessible from the kitchen, back kitchen or someplace like that. Why should it be one of those rooms that you go, oh, close that door, I don't want you to see in there. It could be a nice room.
And they come through, a lot of them come through their garage, right through their laundry room into their house. Bring somebody in with them.
Hello, Stacy, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Good, you're down in Louisiana?
Yeah, New Orleans.
One of my favorite states. I'm coming down there, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to do a food show from New Orleans on March 5th, I believe it is.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Look for us around there. Say, what do you think of the storage unit, LaundryMate?
I think it's great. I have a new baby. He's 6 months, and he's crawling around and stuff. And so I have 2 sets of detergent, you know, the baby's detergent and then the one for, you know, me and my husband.
Right.
And so I think this is wonderful. It's going to work out really well.
Hey, that's a nice reason, Bruce, what she's saying, to have the compartments. You have 2 different kinds of detergent.
You know, that's something I hadn't even thought of, and that is a great idea if you're using different types of detergents for your children and stuff like that. And it's up out of their reach. You know?
Exactly. And that's the biggest concern, too, because I usually keep my big powder on the floor and then the bleach up above the machines, but now I can keep everything right in that little area.
It's just a clever idea, and don't you wish we thought of it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Thank you for calling, Stacey.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
3562, it really answers a need. I mean, when you really think of it, products like the LaundryMate and the storage unit that we're offering today for the first time ever, this is brand new, they're solving a need for us. So you just have one of those heads that says, hey, here's a need, I'm going to fill it.
Well, we try to fill all those needs and get the place all cleaned up and everything. And it also has these little clips on the back so that when you put it in and you lift it up, it's not going to slide off to the back side. Even though it does come off, it still hinges also. So you can use it both ways, and it just locks into place. And this is what's the best. It just makes a nice, smooth surface.
And don't forget, laundry sheets are right down here. They come out just like a tissue box, and they're very easy to change. 3562, it's brand new today. V9355. Bruce, good to see you again.
Great to see you, Bob.
Thanks for being here. Don't forget Bruce's LaundryMate clothes drying unit 2. That is going very quickly. It sold out 6 of the last 8 times. It did sell out the last time it was on the air at the end of last year. Less than half of our supply now remains. They are going quickly, so please get on the line if you'd like to get yours. V8535 is its item number. Normally going to be $30 at QVC. We have discounted it to the introductory price temporarily for $27.17. Hey, if you like AM style and PM style is coming up tonight. Take a look.
Let's face it, whether at home or at the office, we're all working women. So dressing for work should be easy, right? Well, QVC makes it easy with AM style and PM style. You'll find great fashions to pull your style together and the perfect accessories to create even more options, and all in season. Plus expert advice on how to make your wardrobe work for you. Work is hard enough. Dressing should be easy. Find out how with QVC. Because it's not just what you wear, it's how you wear it.
Tune in to AM Style every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern and PM Style every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on QVC.
What has a place for everything and puts everything in its place? What takes personal packing to a new level? What gives you the ultimate in organization? Would you believe this neat compact bag holds all of this? Nearly 200 items perfectly organized. The Freedom Bag, the ultimate in personal organization.
It's convenient. When I'm ready to go, I just pick up my bag and everything is all set up in it.
Takes packing to a new level. Packing that used to be a hassle. Remember all those bags, kits, containers that never seemed to fit? It's a breeze with the Freedom Bag. Organization you only dreamed of before.
Just open it up and see what I need and take it out that way.
The ultimate travel bag.
Very useful for people on the go.
And when you get there, unpacking is a snap with everything you need right in front of you. Look at all these sturdy compartments and straps to hold up to 200 items.
Makes it easy when you're in a hurry and you want to find something quickly. You just whip it open and there it is.
No more digging through a disorganized mess. The Freedom Bag, a practical packing system.
And you know who designed the Freedom Bag? A flight attendant.